The 10 News Weather Authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Alrighty, here's a live look out at Wytheville, courtesy of our Bowling Wilson Hotel Skycam. Temperatures out there, 45 degrees. We've got no wind. We've got mostly clear skies. And the humidity is a little bit high, but that's expected in the early morning hours as our dew point temperature and our actual temperature right on top of each other. So we're starting to see some patchy fog develop. And we'll continue to see that throughout the next 2 to 3 hours or so. Once the sun is fully up overhead, it'll be dissipating and we won't be dealing with that fog anymore. Temperatures elsewhere, though, 49 out in Blacksburg, 52 here in Roanoke and in Rocky Mount. Martinsville is at 48, Independence 49, Lynchburg 52, South Boston 50 degrees. Now, why are we so cold? Why have we been so cold? Well, obviously, we're dealing with this Canadian air mass that is just being brought in next to a northerly wind. But during the day, we heat up to about the 70, 75 degree mark, similar to what we saw yesterday afternoon. But then during the nighttime, when it's cool outside and we don't really have any wind, all of that energy that the Earth has absorbed in the form of shortwave radiation is then re-emitted back to space in the form of longwave radiation. So why does wind and cloud cover matter? Well, I'm going to step off the screen here so you can see all three of these notations. But cloud cover traps in the heat. So we've got no clouds, so we're not trapping in any heat. We've actually got clear skies and light winds, so all of the energy is available to escape. If we did have wind present, there would have some turbulent mixing within the first 2 kilometers of the atmosphere or the boundary layer, and so we would have more heat in the atmosphere. And so we're not seeing that. So this morning, as you head out the door, you'll notice it's really chilly out there. It's also a little bit drier in some areas. It's a little bit more moist out towards the west as temperatures are a little bit cooler, again, matching those dew points. But we're mostly clear outside. We'll have a couple of upper level cirrus clouds from time to time, but today is going to be another fantastic day as temperatures are going to be in the 80s across Roanoke, parts of Lynchburg, and parts of Southside. Everywhere else from Franklin County out towards the west in the 70s, from about Allegheny County up towards the north, still going to be in the 70s as well. Now, it's been feeling like fall recently, so I've put together this fall foliage map just to get our hopes up a little bit because it has felt like fall recently. We've still got about a month until we officially hit autumn, but here's a look at your fall foliage forecast for Alaska right now. They're already seeing some colors changing way off into the northern portions of the state and already seeing some peaks of high colors out there. Now, as we look ahead to the next couple of days, we've got this cutoff low area just to our north, which is bringing in some rain and some really cold temperatures. But you'll notice out towards the west, they have a very similar scenario ongoing, but this cooler air is a little bit more intense. As you see, it is actually connected to the mainstream flow. So some really, really cold air is going to be available to build in towards the west coast. And they're actually seeing some of the first snowfall of the season at this time. Our temperature trend here back at home, we'll get back into the mid to upper 80s this weekend, but again, mostly clear and sunny across Southside with the rain chances starting to build in towards the early portions of next week. As we have a look at your next 7-day forecast across parts of the Highlands, we're still dealing with mostly sunny skies.